The theme of this year's parade is Remember When, so it seems fitting that entries should include scenes like Keystone Cops, covered wagons, and college fads of days gone by, like stuffing telephone booths and swallowing goldfish. Designs for the floats were made last spring. Actual construction began in early November, and since that time, a handful of workers has placed the strips of paper, flowers, and mechanical parts on frames that will eventually turn out to be 18 brightly colored floats. The cost of a single float ranges anywhere from $4,000 to $12,000. The total cost of the 18 is somewhere in the neighborhood of $90,000. Float paper costs $4 a yard, double last year's figure, and as many as 200 yards of material may be used on one float. All in all, the entries will look much the same as they have in the past, with a few exceptions.
They're more simple lines, more classic, and it gives really a nicer look for the girl. Before it was a pretty float, and you saw a girl. Now it's a playing up of the girl. You know, we're emphasizing the girls individually on each float, which makes a nicer thing. And there's more whimsy and more animation, like in the Sears we're looking at here. You know, there's all the little toys that do things and this kind of thing, so it helps.
After months of tedious and painstaking work, it seems ironic that these floats will only see a brief moment of glory on New Year's morning. After that time, many of them will be torn down, but many of the pieces will find their way into next year's floats. Betty Hoover, Channel 8 News.